Hey there, StarCraft fans! It's Falcon Paladin coming at ya with yet another edition of StarCraft War Remaster. Today on Pantheon, it's going to be Rich and Speed, two incredible players duking it out for our entertainment. From our JB bottom left, it is Rich. He is a brown Protoss player. And in the top right, it is Speed. He is Terran. He is a red. He is an ASL darling. He has been doing so well in ASL. Every single one he qualifies for, he gets a little bit further. And I have high hopes for him. And Rich here does not have very much success in ASL. He qualifies and then kind of gets out in the first group stages. But hey, if he can take down Speed here, that is a good milestone to hit for his own progress in StarCraft. So it's a PvT here on Pantheon, and it is a tank paradise. Check it out. High ground, tanks. High ground, tanks. High ground, tanks. High ground, tanks. So Protoss players are like, okay, so we really need to keep tanks off of those high ground positions because they are so hard to get off once they are there. So look for our guy Rich to do that. It's going to be a Nexus first here. Rich, is it? No, it's not going to be. Yeah, we got ourselves a probe. And it's going to be a gateway. This pylon positioning is interesting. It's not going to be a wall. Oh my gosh, it is. It's going to be a Nexus first. So, Nexus first against Speed. Here from our guy, Rich. Yo, I love it. I love the chutzpah here. And it is cross-spawn. Artosis says that cross-spawn Nexus first against a Protoss is unwinnable for Terran. So we will see if Speed proves him wrong here today. Artosis is prone to hyperbole, just like everybody is from time to time. So let's see who's going to win here today. If that was the case, then we would not have to watch this cast, right? It's like, oh, okay, Speed loses, on to the next one. But we don't know who's going to win, and that's why StarCraft is eternal. Just no idea who is going to win here. Nexus firsting. Such a good economic advantage here from our guy Rich. Factory. Okay, so good. One base factory here. Still has no idea there's a Nexus first. Does Speed. And the Marine is moving out. Scouting for a scouting probe. Reverse scouting, if you will. Gas on the way. Nexus warping in. Oh my gosh. Oh, the SCV does what SCV scouts do on this map. Scouts the closest rush distance position here, and then the other one, and then cross spawn. Oh, this hurts. This hurts Speed so much. And by process of elimination, he knows where the Protoss is. But he doesn't know it's a Nexus first here at 3 minutes and 30 seconds. He says, let's go ahead and expand. We're blind, but I'm going to risk expanding here. And check it out, man. Hey, look! Protoss! What? A cannon? Ugh, a Nexus is already done! Oh, no. Do we cancel? Do we cancel the command center? We do not. We do not cancel the command center. And these Marines are just heading back home. Sending out a vulture. Yes, that's good. But look, it's a cannon. It's a cannon to rebuff the vulture. Excellent, excellent decision here from our guy Rich. Check it out. Yo. So Forge and then Cybernetics Core here from our friend Rich. Man, I like it. PvT is his best matchup. And you can tell, oh, a proxy starport coming up down the left side. Oh, Speed. You're going to be dropping vultures inside the main base of Rich anytime now, aren't you? Well, not anytime. The starport has to finish, and you have to make a dropship, but, you know, anytime relatively, I don't know. So this starport, good. Robotics facility here because of spider mines. There are no spider mines being researched here. But look. Oh, yes, it is. Yes, spider mines being researched. I'm blind. It's okay. Don't worry about that at all. Control tower. Yes. Continuing to make vultures. Continue. Oh, an armory here. Good. For Goliaths, I would assume. And yeah, look, 33 to 26. 33 to 26 worker advantage here from Rich. That is the power that a Nexus First can give you. Anyway, thanks for hanging out today, and hope you're enjoying the cast. Hit that like button. I'm trying to get to 69,000 subs. Can you believe it? 69,000 subs out here. Incredible stuff. And then I guess the quick plug for the day is going to be Instagram. So if you're on Instagram and you want some StarCraft in your feed, in your reels, check it out. I'm at instagram.com/falcon.paladin. I'll put a link in the description there. I post something every day. I post something StarCraft Brood War every single day on that feed. So check it out. Give me a follow out there too. And enjoy the StarCraft in your social media experience. Here comes the drop down the left side. What do we got here, friends? It's going to be 4 vultures. Of course it is. 1 Dragoon is out. More Dragoons coming in. Would be nice to help with this. But 1 Dragoon, not enough to really stop it at all. And they can Spider Mine Assault and go after this Dragoon. Did he hardwall? Spider Mine kills Dragoon 1. Vultures are inside. No, probes are dying at an alarming rate here, but Dragoons are responding, and Cannon helps there too. So what do we got? 39 to 37 workers. It was probably closer to an 8 or 9 worker lead there from Rich, but it's gone now. The Vultures got in. That is a great response to the Nexus First play, because the Dragoon count is not going to be high with the Nexus First, especially if they went for a Forge and a Cannon. This is great. Play, counter play coming in from both of these players. This is why this is good. This is why these players are great. Factory. Researching siege mode now is our man, Speed. Third base warping in 6 o'clock. Dragoons are covering the high ground in case siege tanks show up or vultures try to get in there. I mean, you need to take the high ground before the Terran does. That's the nature of the beast these days. On this map especially, it's very important. So, throwing out the racks. Starport coming home. Going to leave the control tower. Probably will die at some point in this game. Although, maybe not. Maybe it simply won't. Attack upgrades are coming in from Speed. Attack upgrades are coming in from Rich. And it's only 49 to 47 workers on the advantage right now, from which this third Nexus is great, but I think the Terran can go for a third base here without really worrying about too much. Is he going to try to take a third over here, or is he just watching for drops? I think this is a watching for drops Dragoon position. And then these Dragoons here waiting for a drop along the southern side, which will give it early advance notice because of this Nexus up here too. Engineering Bay coming in. There is a scan. Scans the main, sees a lot of gateways coming up and says, oh, okay, cool. It's not carriers. It could be carriers. Man, there's a third base here for the Protoss. Getting carriers is as easy for them as anything else. Although, if you transition into carriers and the Terran shows up, when you're kind of in the middle of that transitionary period, you can die. So that's why you scan for it, you see if it's happening, and then you pounce if you're the Terran player. But no, he saw gates. He saw Gateway Man and said, okay, Protoss is going to have enough to stay alive here for at least a while. So let's keep an eye on that. Checks for a third base here. Doesn't see it. Scans into the natural base. Doesn't see much here either. Nothing that really surprises him anyway. Templar Archives coming in down south here from Rich. Terran working on tanks. Working on vultures. I think he's got a vulture or a Goliath in here somewhere, doesn't he? I thought I saw a Goliath in production, but he says, no, I don't see any Arbiter tech. And sniping odds is nice and everything, but I don't really care about that too much. Bringing some SCVs along to this fight is interesting. I like it. There's the scan. He sees where the Protoss army is, comes in, the tank siege up. That's exactly what Rich wants to see, is a siege up far away from the bases. And then maybe spider mining a path down here to the 6 o'clock to get tanks up here. We talked about this at the start of the game. This position for tanks means death to the base. I'm not sure Rich can do anything about this either. Jumping on this without speed lots. Oh, here we go. Speed lots are here. Spider mines on the ground. Obs just sees exactly this setup, but he's pulling back. He's pulling back. You can't do that. Oh my gosh, you can't do that. Okay, well, he counterattacks. Again, Protoss is very scary when they counterattack, so let's go. Let's go Ferendos. Charging up, eating some spider mines, losing a Dragoon in the process. This 6 o'clock is going to die. What's the counterattack going to do instead here from Rich? That is the question. Sieging up, and spider mining's doing what they do, clearing out these zealots as much as they can. There's one tank back here. There's another tank back here. Sieging up on the other side of the wall. So yeah, we're not saving this base at all. Not even trying. He's just going for the base race, man, or at least a base trade type scenario. Losing the third, but maybe taking out the natural base of speed would be crazy good here. Zealots into the main base, dragging spider mines into the tanks. Tank down, mostly thanks to spider mines there. This tank is the only tank left alone to try to save the day here. It's getting targeted by the Dragoons. Well, kind of, but it's going to die anyway. Another tank comes out. This Nexus, these probes are in trouble. Getting into the natural base. I don't like this from Rich. I don't like it from Rich. The Terran can lift off. The Protoss has nowhere to go. The natural base is now going to die as well. This beautiful move by Speed. One on siege tank in case the probes come over here. One siege tank to finish off the Nexus. But, I mean, you're on top of the Terran production. That's pretty good if you're a Protoss fan right now. This is getting absolutely chaotic. I can see why RJB sent this replay in. He is not wrong about it. I don't know who's going to win this thing. It is 81 to 64 supply for the Terran. Again, Terran can lift off. DT's getting out. Oh, the DT, round of DTs. There was detection, but it wasn't enough. But he doesn't save the Nexus at the third or at the natural. DTs do clear a lot of this army out. Where my column sats are at. There it is. He had a scan, but not enough tanks to actually handle that many DTs. The Vultures were not there to protect. The DTs, oh no, they know where they know how to dodge. There we go. They know how to dodge the spider mines, which is great. Terran's on one base, 15 SCVs remaining, 22 probes on the other side of it. Both players on one base. Charging in to clear out the Protoss infestation inside of his main. We've got an 8-kill and a 7-kill Dragoon before they finally get wiped out. This Zealot has 5 kills. This base is, it's alive technically, but, there's nothing happening at it. That's okay. Probe's going to transfer up that way. DT's here on the defense as well. And there we go. Both sides have cleaned out the infestations. DT's, there you go. Finally getting cleaned out thanks to a column sat. The natural base is dead. The main base exists for both players, although this is huge. This is how Rich is going to stay in this game. If it was one base to one base, I think it might already be over. I think Rich might have tapped out. But instead, it's one base to two base as Speed desperately tries to rebuild his natural base. Tries to get across the map to see what he can do, but the DT is causing some major issues here. Spider Mine. Getting hit on a DT, but not killing it. DT. Taking major damage there too, but running away from the Spider Mine will keep you alive. DT's doing what they can, but the Vultures are eating them alive. That's exactly what you want to be doing here. It's only Vultures remaining. Now the Dragoons clear those suckers out. Spider Mine. No connections there whatsoever, but into the probes at the third base. There's no cannon. There's nothing protecting them at all. The worker count is now lower for the Protoss at 17 to 18. Holy Hannah, this is getting absolutely nuts. Still no second base back, and the second base for the Terran player is back. Protoss's third base is in trouble right now. Coming up this ramp with these Dragoons should not be this scary. Really, really shouldn't. And they save. Oh my gosh, the probes try to transfer back, and there's 16 probes remaining now for Rich. This is so bad for the Protoss player. Speed is doing the best in a terrible situation. It's 2 base to 2 base now. 20 SCVs to 16 probes. This is not a sustainable spot here for our guy, Rich. What can he possibly do to stay alive here is going to be his question and everyone's question on the view right now. Anybody who's watching this. Finally defending this base. If these probes all die, I think that might just be GG for Rich. He cannot afford to leave them alone. He needs to provide support for them. Spider Mine's 2 tanks up. I mean, he's got 4 factories remaining even after the death of a couple of those facts. Keep thinking this is a command center floating down over here, but it's always just an engineering bay. It's in a great position to float over, and it throws me big time. Ice water in July. Delicious. Vultures into the natural base say, oh, you don't have your natural base back yet. Can we finish this stupid pylon? No. 2 more hits, I think, would have killed that thing. Spider-Mine's out. 70 to 54 supply here. It's a lot of army value for our Protoss right now. +1 attack. No armor. 1-1, though, for the Terran is massive. Third base coming in 12 o'clock. I don't think this cannot be allowed to happen. Speed maybe overextending a little bit. Trying to get a third base here instead of just trying to establish the second. Defend it adequately because look at this attack sneaking in. Some of the tanks are over here defending the left side. They're not covering the attack into the natural base. Stutter stepping in. Ooh, taking some siege tank shots like crazy, though. These tanks are not sieged up, and the Dragoons are willing to fight. They're willing beyond anything else in the entire world to fight here. Oh, Spider-Man kills another Dragoon. Holy smokes. Third base is in trouble. Natural base is in trouble. Rich. Did he find the perfect time to come across the map with his Dragoons? Again, just one attack on those guys. Nothing else. SCVs are dying. Third base is not... oh my gosh. How is the third base not happening? These Dragoons could have killed this SCV. What are they doing? No, they're leaving to come take the natural out, which I mean, I guess I kind of understand, but also the third base getting canceled would be huge, and he just left that SCV alone. Rich, no. This is the kind of thing that's keeping you out of making it further in ASL, quite possibly. Decision-making is a big part of this, and when you're stressed out, what decisions do you make? Oh my gosh, no. The Dragoons are not microing. There we go. 13 kills on that Dragoon is awesome. Holy crap. Good stutter step action here on those SCVs. 23 to 21 workers. Never retook the natural, never retook this third. This third is rolling, if just kind of barely. There's not that many probes here. And this base could have been canceled. This base could have at least been paused. You could have killed the SCV, paused construction, and then used 3 Dragoons to maybe finish off the command center. He thinks... oh my gosh. Okay, good targeting on the Spider-Mine there. When you're targeting a Spider-Mine, you're not targeting the tank. And it's so difficult. Good targeting on the Spider-Mines, man. Dude, that was incredible stuff. SCV's running out of the natural base again. Natural base might die for the second time here today. These obs are providing so much information. I think it may be a mistake that there were no Goliaths at all in the game here from speed. The natural base lifts off. The third base is mining with un-SCV, which doesn't seem like it's enough. This is chaos, ladies and gentlemen. What a crazy game this is. It's a 2-basing Protoss at 18 minutes against a 2-basing Terran at 18 minutes, which really should be in favor of the Terran, but look at the army value here. It is so much higher for Rich. Might drag a Spider-Mine into the tanks. No, the little high ground siege tanks. Dude, putting in the work here. Can Speed actually survive the next 60 seconds? I feel like if he can, he's going to be okay. Because there's nothing behind this from Rich. He's just making Dragoons. And the high ground siege tank sniped out with 2 kills. New tank shows up, unable to stop this from happening. And that's it. GG. Speed taps out in 18 minutes and 45 seconds. What an absolutely crazy showing. Oh, man. What's an absolutely crazy PVT. I know it was only 18 minutes, but man, it felt crazy. It felt crazy indeed. Thanks for the replay, RJB. That was awesome. That was so good. Yeah, look at this, man. It's a 22-worker Protoss at 18 minutes on 2 mining bases. One of them doesn't even have gas. And he wins. And he wins. DTs were huge. Zealots were big. But Dragoons, as always, are the backbone of this army. He sees if there's any real income happening at this base, and there's not, so he's not worried about it. He goes to the natural, goes into the main. Not enough tanks, not enough Spider-Mines. The micro against the Spider-Mines was just chef's kiss. That was so good. The targeting on those Spider-Mines was not easy. But Rich was able to do it, and do it with aplomb. So, GG, man. What a win. What a win. 101,000 points in favor of Rich. He got outproduced, but he outkilled by a bigger number, if just barely. Structures raised 12-9, and total spent here was 27,000 to 24,000 in favor of Rich. So that's a GG. I mean, that is a great PvT to start your week on this Monday. Hope you enjoyed it. And that's going to be it from me. This has been Falcon Paladin coming at you with yet another edition of StarCraft Brood War Remastered. Go ahead, hit that like button, hit that subscribe if you like what you saw and what you heard today. You can also catch me on Twitter, Facebook, Patreon, Twitch, Instagram, TikTok, and Blue Sky, all at /Falcon Paladin. And until next time, as always, thank you so much for watching, and you take care of yourself.